Welcome to our VirtuaLaw legal analysis series. In today's episode, we will discuss the meaning, application and sample case of Doctrine of Interlocking Confessions. Let's dive right into it. The Doctrine of Interlocking Confessions is a rule of evidence in the Philippines that allows the admission of extrajudicial confessions of two or more accused as evidence against each other, even if the confessions are not admissible against the confessant himself. The doctrine is based on the principle that if two or more accused make confessions that are identical or nearly identical in their material details, and there is no evidence of collusion between them, then it is highly probable that they are both telling the truth. This is because it is unlikely that two people would independently make up the same story, especially if the details of the story are incriminating. Application. The doctrine of interlocking confessions is used in the Philippines to corroborate the testimony of one accused against another. For example, if two accused make confessions that are identical in their details, and these confessions are corroborated by other evidence, then the court may be more likely to believe the testimony of one accused against the other. It is a rule of evidence in the Philippines that allows the admission of extrajudicial confessions of two or more accused persons as evidence against each other, if the following requisites are met. 1. The confessions must be independently made, without collusion. 2. The confessions must be identical with each other in their material respects. 3. The confessions must be corroborated by other evidence. Sample case. One case sample where the doctrine of interlocking confessions was applied as People v. Mones, GR No.L101003, 1994. In this case, four accused were charged with robbery with homicide. The prosecution presented the extrajudicial confessions of three of the accused, which were all identical in their essential details. The confession stated that the four accused had robbed the victim and then killed him. The defense argued that the confessions were inadmissible because they were not made in the presence of a lawyer. However, the Supreme Court ruled that the confessions were admissible under the doctrine of interlocking confessions. The court found that the confessions were identical in their essential details, and there was no evidence of collusion between the accused. The court also found that the confessions were corroborated by other evidence, such as the testimony of eyewitnesses. As a result of the doctrine of interlocking confessions, the four accused were convicted of robbery with homicide. The doctrine of interlocking confessions is a powerful tool that can be used to corroborate the testimony of one accused against another. However, it is important to note that the doctrine is only applicable if the confessions are identical or nearly identical in their material details, and there is no evidence of collusion between the accused. That's all for this episode. Stay tuned for more legal insights in our future episode. Remember, understanding the law helps us comprehend the intricacies of our legal system. See you next time. Like and subscribe.